It all started with fantasy geeks playing out their adventures with paper and dice, meeting up for a game and assuming the role of thief or mage or warrior. But Dungeons & Dragons is not what it was. For one, it's not so much of a schlep. Now you can play with a virtual network either in your home or on the run. So if you're hankering after a little role-playing fun, Grant has some pointers.
Whether you're a wizard, an archer, or a marauding warrior, you want one thing, and one thing only, to test your might against the endless waves of Hellspawn and collect epic loot along the way. The action RPG has been one of the most successful gaming genres to date, paving the way for subscription-based MMORPGs like Blizzard's massively successful World of Warcraft, or forging a dominating franchise like Diablo. This dungeon crawler is the cornerstone and benchmark action RTS developers have been trying to emulate since it first hacked and slashed its way into our hearts in 1996. It's been almost 2 decades now, and Diablo 3's expansion, Reaper of Souls, has hit the shelves. It took the third installment of Diablo 10 years of development to reach its hungry audience, and about 3 months for the forums to go into complete meltdown with an overwhelming amount of community outrage. Where did Blizzard go wrong? Well, life is like a horde of goblins. You never know what you're gonna get until you kill them all. The loot system is a massive part of what makes these games fun and motivates players to grind for hours on end. But with Diablo 3, all you had to do was swipe your card for a shiny new sword. The in-game auction house is what killed it for most players, taking away the reward curve by allowing players to trade items for real money online. Blizzard stated that this was to try and control black market item purchases, but it basically killed all the fun. Although Reaper of Souls has done away with this feature, fans say that the Diablo franchise has never been the same. Path of Exile, a recent release by New Zealand developers Grinding Gear Games, has the answer to all our problems. Made by gamers for gamers, the creators took all the elements they loved from a long list of A-class RPG titles and wrapped it into one beautifully balanced game. Path of Exile offers a massive passive skill tree, allowing players to try out an endless combination of builds. Item customization allows value to be found in everything you pick up during your quests, and the absence of a gold system has resulted in an in-game currency determined by the community. Path of Exile is in many ways the game that Diablo 3 was always meant to be. And it's free. The free-to-play model is becoming more popular with online gaming dominating the battleground. In-game purchases shouldn't change the balance of the game or offer an advantage, but should give the player enough reward to justify spending money. These business models have been successful where purchases are primarily cosmetic and make other players stand out from those who haven't spent anything. Reaper of Souls is Blizzard's second chance at redeeming themselves. One thing you can't take away from Blizzard Entertainment is that they know how to make a beautiful game, and Reaper of Souls is no exception. So get out your spell books, sharpen your broadsword, and let the questing begin.